Hi lovies, and welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. Alright lovelies, let's dive in into today's video. I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share with you guys where this pan-colored woman decided to call out black men and Hispanic men, telling them that they are actually the problems of the society because they got themselves involved with drugs and every other gang thing. Like, she's had a lot of things to say towards black men, most especially. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches because, of course, black men responded to her. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. Alright lovelies, let's dive into it.
Black and Hispanic men, do you want to know what holds them down? Gangs. Being in gangs and dealing drugs is what holds them down. That's not a white person thing, but gangs control them. They tell the young men in their communities, don't go to school. Don't you move out of this project. Don't you move out of this community. You join this gang, and that's where you belong.
Now, in no way do I advocate for gang mentality. I'm an individual who likes to go into the street to try to pull them out to get them back into regular life. But part of what Bleach Blonde Bad Bill Butch Body is saying is that she says that that's the number one and that's the only thing. Allow me to help you out there, Bleach Blonde Bad Bill Butch. Part about what you said is that with gangs holding them back and how gangs approach and that keeps them, you fail to realize one of the other components as to why some join gangs. There's numerous other components, but allow me to enlighten you for a second. Many black, white, and Hispanic join gangs because they receive love from individuals when they can't receive love from their family. Also, there are people of color who join gangs because they try to do it the right way as dictated by society. They try to, obtain jobs, go to higher education and things of that nature. And in their youth stages, they're pulled over for BS. They're pulled over for jaywalking and, all types of other things. And because they have something on their record, they try to go to different places to obtain employment, and they're not able to because they have something on their record. So for many of them, after trying to do it the right way, for some of them, they're not as strong as others. And they say, you know what? The only other alternative that I have is a gang. Now, many people will say, well, no, that's not accurate. That's because that's in your world. But in other people's worlds, there are individuals who try to do it the right way. They try to do it by way of the American dream, by higher education, by investing in things of that nature. But it's hard to do anything when you're a 17-year-old kid walking to school and you're pulled over and they seem to think or assume that you fit a description of something, and then they arrest you. And then after they arrest you, they find out that you're actually innocent. And then upon your innocence, you're free to go, but yet it's still on your record. And everywhere you go, that little bitty thing that you did in childhood was there. Unlike some people that have a higher financial portfolio and they're able to get things hidden and they're able to get things expunged before they're even seen. So part of what Bleach Blonde Bad Bill Butch Body says is true. There are some people of color who have associated with gangs, but that's not the only reason why. Then also the final thing is that they put everybody on the starting line. And then, of course, there's a certain demographic of people that have no obstacles in their way and they can just run straight to the finish line. But then some of those people of color that she was just referring to, they have to jump over 10,000 hurdles. And right when they get ready to make ends meet, somebody moves the ends. And right when they get ready to excel, to do better, then the goalpost is moved. So I in no way, in any way, advocate for gang violence or activity because we know that our youth are better than that. But don't just let that be the reason to make you, as American citizens, think that, oh, they're just joining gangs because she said so. First of all, you have to be relevant. Second of all, you have to have actually been around that type of behavior. Third of all, you have to have lived in those particular environments. And if you've never lived in those environments, if you never participated in that particular behavior, it would behoove you not to say anything, because at the end of the day, there are numerous young men who have made it out of gangs and become productive members of society, up to the point of PhDs and doing the unthinkable as based on what society thinks. So oftentimes it's good to speak of your reality, but to speak of somebody else's reality, sometimes it's best just to be quiet.
I'm gonna flame your ass. No, this wench didn't. No, this wench did. Back on you, you bleach bomb, bad bill, butch body, you Cruella DeVille looking bitch. You damn sleeping with a street fighter from Tekken from damn, you motherfucker. I'm back on you. So you're not going to blame all the historical, basically systematic racism that have been happening for, I don't know, 450 years? And that's including slavery? You're just gonna glance over that. Back on you. And the only reason that basic gangs even exist, because you took down your party, Ronald Reagan took down the party called the Black Panther Party, which also had an affiliate called the damn Brown Berets. And guess what? After they faction, then you flooded our neighborhoods with crack. But you're gonna blame.
Shut your ass up. Ain't no damn gangs where I live at. Ain't no gangs where I grew up at. How you know about gangs? You ain't even grow up in a crime-infested neighborhood. How you even know what black people go through? You are a YT delusional mental head case talking about lasers and quasars and all that shit, and the earth is flat. So you can go sit your stupid, weird, upside down ass before we start calling you what you are. You blonde, funny built bitch. Cause you don't got no good for America. Nothing. You ain't do shit since you been in office except cause chaos and toxic and sit there and grab Donald Trump's balls and put all the orange stuff around your neck, face, lips. You are the most disgusting and weirdest person I ever met. And you got a strong ass neck. Your back is strong. You are. That's why AOC and they be walking your ass through Congress. Because you illiterate. You have no American history skills. You don't even know how the branches of the government work, and you in the government. You got told to read your goddamn book like at least twice during the last time. You're in the area that's going to elect you because they racist. You're a racist. But again, you don't know shit about being black, so won't you shut your ass all the way up? Because nothing you say makes no fucking sense. There's no gangs. Gangs ain't telling. My son ain't worrying. My son's about to graduate and go to college. My other two sons are, one of my oldest sons graduated and went to college. We ain't got them problems. That's that made up delusional bullshit that you weird fucking Trumpers do. Damn zombie.
I'll hold you down the Kmen Mountain. Go back to the Kmen Mountain where you came from. On all fours. We taught you how to wash your ass.
Like Trump supporters, this is what they think about you. They think you in gangs. They think that you live in the ghetto. You bleach blonde, bad built, butch body bitch. What up, blood?
First off, you have no room to talk. None whatsoever. Freaking ever. 2, white people belong in a gang too. They're controlled by gangs too. They are. I'm not going to say them because it's disrespectful, but you know which ones they are. And if you don't, you need to read up on your history. Way back in history. Yeah. Because if it wasn't for those gangs, our gangs wouldn't even exist. That color on your skin started the whole thing. You forget that. So we copied y'all. Both. I mean, I can speak for both because I am both. We created that because to protect us from y'all. So you started it. We reinvented it. We just made it better. Now, speaking for myself, I'm not in a gang. I don't deal drugs. I mean, use them, but I don't deal them. So, sweetheart, get your facts straight before you start running your mouth. Because the next time, somebody might just clean off your face. Learn your history before you open your mouth.
You saying that blacks and Hispanics like only be in gangs, that's why they can't move up in life? That's what you saying? Hold on. Allow me to break this shit down. The Peckerwoods. The Peckerwoods was just indicted not too long ago. What, about a week ago, 2 weeks ago? The Peckerwoods. It was a white gang. I guess they was in the projects in the hood. That's why they never couldn't go nowhere, because they were selling drugs, dealing with guns, all type of shit. You heard that? Let's not forget about Unforgiven. That's a gang that arrived in prison with white boys. And they also deal in drugs, prostitution, all type of shit. And don't forget about No Mercy. You know the ones with the hammer of Thor? You know them? White gang. See, you got to get your information right before you even come at anybody with your little dumb ass. For real. Your ugly ass. He did.
I done heard Marjorie Taylor Greene say some of the dumbest shit, but that is some of the dumbest shit. Most black people are not in gangs, especially black men. You know, and what are you talking about? You in a gang? You in the MAGA gang, so what the fuck is you talking about? Maybe you need to check your own fucking mirror. Because as far as I know, y'all a gang of motherfuckers doing gang mentality shit. Number two, never sold not a damn near illegal drug in my life. So what is you talking about? And I did not tell my son to sell any illegal drugs. I told him to take his ass to school and get his education. That's what he did. He did what his daddy told him to. And now he's, got his degree and he's doing what he do. He's living his life. But I guess, you ain't got no black people you talk to. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't Byron Donald a black man? Isn't Tim Scott a black man? Couldn't you just went over there and asked them about that? But I'm just assuming that you think they sell drugs, so I don't know if he's selling you drugs inside the motherfucking Congress or some shit like that, or what the fuck. But anyway, yeah, stupid shit always coming out your mouth. You need to stop that shit.
Marjorie, you've just shown the world how ignorantly racist you are. I'm not exactly sure what the numbers are, but isn't the Aryan Brotherhood a all-white gang? One of the biggest prison gangs in the country, if not the biggest. And there's not a black or a Hispanic in that one.
You know what? I was gonna say something mean and all, but I'm not. I'm gonna hold my tongue. And the reason why is because this is what causes a divide. This is what, and I wish you motherfuckers would understand with MAGA. This is what they do. They create a division. I'm not creating a division. I'll talk about the division, but I'm not. But people like her and MAGA people, they want this divide, and they will say anything and lie, kicking and screaming, claiming they're Christians and all that shit to get their way. They want this country divided. And if you don't see that as MAGA, I'm sorry, I don't know how to help you. Common sense has become a superpower. I'm sorry.
Black.
Look, you racist bitch. I'm sorry, but your ignorance It's fucking amazing what you say, what comes out of your mouth. You're like the female Trump or the guy Trump or something. But that is fucking the stupidest thing that has ever come out of your mouth, lady. There's gangs. There's been gangs forever. That doesn't mean every black man, every Mexican is in a gang. What kind of comment is that? It's like me saying every white guy is in a KKK. Every white guy got up today, goes to school, and they have to deal with the KKK, or else they won't grow up, or they won't. That's what holds them down. And cocaine, because cocaine is very popular.
No, I don't want to know. If I wanted to know, I would have asked you. Okay?
At first, I didn't think this racist, ignorant, dumb bitch could get worse. And then she says stuff like that. This is worse than that whole wildfires are caused by Jewish lasers. Ain't it funny how people that say wildfires that cause Jewish lasers cause wildfires are now saying people that scream out Free Palestine are anti-Semites? Just pushing that up there. Back to this though. Okay, so gangs, that's what's holding them back. Okay. The Klan. The AB, the biggest prison gang in most prisons, is the AB. No disrespect to the AB. But what do all of them look like? Biggest prison gang on the planet. Every 1% biker gang, or at least 80% of them. Again, no disrespect to any 1%ers out there. Like I've always said, I trust being surrounded by Harleys way more than being surrounded by cop cars. Every cop that has been found guilty of murder or sexual assault. Google pedophiles. Google sex offenders. Yeah, then go to images. So we got the AB, we got pedophiles, we got racially motivated crimes. Tax fraud. Look at most people that are guilty of stealing money off people from like either taxes or from Ponzi schemes. Serial killers. Just everything that you're Googling, you're starting to see a pattern in all the images, huh? So, by you saying that race is shit, that all of them are connected to gangs, I guess that means you're related to some dude that has a meth lab? That would explain how much brain cells. Or you're related to someone in the Klan? Okay, that's probably true. Or you're secretly a pedophile. Or your brother is. Same fucked up train of thought. And again, anybody that uses the thought process of they're all gangsters. Largest prison gang on the planet in most U.S. prisons. Russian most organized crime, most well-known organized crime. The Italian mob. What do they mostly look like? Russians? Irish.
Like seriously, lovelies, black men has really suffered in the hands of these or I call them Caucasian people. Like, I don't understand. So someone should actually remind me who this lady is. I think she is the same lady that had this, controversy with cricket. I think she had this thing with cricket. I think she's the same lady who decided to come out and spill the fact that black men are the reason why they are down. Like, black men are the reason why maybe the society is not favoring them. Is that what she's trying to say? Black men and also Hispanic men. Like, seriously, lovelies, these people will just come up on their own platform and decide to like create or make something that will make you to keep asking yourself, like, where are we living? Like, what reality is this I'm into? So this woman have decided to forget what, or the reason why black men, black people, or POC people, the reason why is as if, they are the way they are in times of, the society and the way at which society treat them. But she is forgetting the truth. She did not want to tell the truth. She did not want to, speak according to the reality of things, of life, of society. But she is looking for blames. She don't want to blame the society. She don't want to blame the supremacy. She don't want to blame the way at which things are wrong. Now she's blaming it on black men. She's blaming it on gang. Like, as if pan-colored men or people do not have gang. Like, all of the shootings, like all of the pew in schools and all of that, who have been doing that? Like, let us talk about the recent one that happened, the pew that happened. Like, is it what gang actually did that? What set of gang? What set of people that looks like me gang that actually got themselves involved with the pew that happened? Was it a month or 2 months back in school that ended up unaliving about 4 people? What gang was responsible for that? Or am I talking about other pupils that's been going on? Like, seriously? That means this other person, that these people will leave the problem on ground and look for the way at which these problems will be resolved and move forward. They will just look for whom to keep on blaming. This woman is actually targeting black men, but she just decided black men and Hispanic men so that it won't look as if she's being racist. But definitely she's racist. Definitely we already know what you want. Definitely we already know what you're doing. We already know that you are actually coming for people that looks like me, but you adding or including Hispanic people, that is, you just want to do that in order not to look, or not to be called out, in order for people to think that, oh, okay, you're trying to like seriously. So you guys have really left the society at which have been created not to favor a particular set of people. You have left that one, and you decided to blame it on people that is still managing themselves, trying to create their own wealth, try to see if they can move forward the generational thing. You are still looking for a way to blame them for the way at which the system is treating them, or the way at which the system has projected them to be. Like, this is the same pan-colored women that often come out to talk about, dear black women, dear black people, you have to come together. Yeah, look at them. This is the same kind of people, this same set of people. They are trying so hard to look so blindly as if they don't know what's the bone of they don't know what is really happening. But then within themselves, they know exactly what is happening. They know exactly what they're doing. They just don't want people to see what they know. And the fact that people already see what they know is giving them sleepless nights. Majority of them are now coming on social platform to try as much as they can to divert people's attention from what they know already to what people don't even want to think about. The other time, there's a punkle woman I talked about how, oh my god, black women, you have to come together, or black men, you have to come together, because black women, pan-colored women has nothing to do with slavery. They were not involved in slavery. They were not involved, but you guys benefited. And who told you that pan-colored women were not? They are in full support of their husband regarding what their husband is doing. But no, they just want people not to see that bad side they have. They just want people to be, to remain in darkness. They don't want people to know the real truth and this reality of life. Seriously. The other time, Barracks called out black men and instruct them to go vote for Kamala, that they are the reason they used to do this. Why, like, all of a sudden, why is everyone even calling out black men? Like, what is really happening? What is really happening? There should be a reality check of what is going on. And now this lady so comfortably calling out black men, telling them how they have gangs, and that is the reason why they are the way, or things are the way it is. But she's refusing to see the reality of the kind of systematic racism at which the system has built to uphold. And this is the reason why black men have been oppressed. Black men have been, like, seriously, someone will see the truth in front of them, but they will just look for every means to make it untrue. They will look for every means to actually convince people of what is really going on. How long will this end? I know 2 days later, another person, oh, they are black men, or they are black women. Like, oh my goodness. When I saw this video, I was like, not again. Not another pan-colored woman telling black men of all of their wrongdoings without them being accountable of what they have put the system to be. Without her being accountable of what people that looks like her have done to the system, which has constantly benefited her and all of her generation and her generations yet unborn. This is what she should be talking about. This is what she's ought to talk about. Not black men. She's actually black men who is actually trying to survive and make ends meet and create their own generational wealth. Like, seriously. Anyway, lovelies, when I saw this video, I thought that I was just gonna put it up here because all of a sudden, black men is now the target. People are calling out black men, whether good or bad. Why not just leave your thoughts in the comment section? Subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one. Estelle, why not just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational purposes. So please share this video, subscribe if you're yet to do that, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.